Hello and welcome to race number 7 in Season 3 of the SCSO. We are here at Talladega for the GEICO 500, not sponsored, obviously. We are going to run 29 laps of action, which should be a pretty good one. It's going to be a little bit longer of a race, but honestly, lately, at least with this series, they have been. Again, I have bumped them up to the 15 instead of the 10, which is not a huge difference, but it is enough to make the races longer. So Jeremiah Dwayne starts on the pole for today's event with Tyler Mills on the outside of him, and we're going to get these guys rolling off because it is a little bit of a ways around. Jesse Turner starting third with Hut Mayfield on the outside of him. And then in fourth, we've got the 2 of Ryan Durrani and the 27 of Darren Allen. And then we've got the 5 of John Andrews and 3-time winner so far this season, winner of last race, Daniel McMillan. Fantastic driver at the moment. And then we've got Derek Hamill and Nathan Stapleton rounding out the top 10. As we're going to scroll through the rest of the field real quick. Definitely a weird end to last race. Hopefully, hopefully it does not end that in that way this time. So, again, hopefully it doesn't end that way. I think I'm fairly certain that pit stops will be more normal. Well, and especially depending if we have a caution, and 2, when that caution occurs. If that caution kind of occurs mid-race, most likely we'll see our pit stops occur then. And I don't know about you, but I don't know how I'm feeling about pit stops. I'm going to continue to do them through the rest of the season, just because that's the rules that I set in place. But I might honestly axe them for Season 4. And just have normal racing for the entire race. But you never know. I don't know, because it kind of throws like a guy that's been dominating the race or worked his way, pit stops just kind of ruins it. But I don't know, it creates interesting scenarios. Jeremiah Dwayne leads the field to the green here at Talladega. Sorry. Whoa, I was like, what's going on? Why are we not... Like, I put all 40 drivers in. Jeremiah Dwayne out to a pretty nice lead at the moment, though. Talladega, can't get too far out ahead or else it's not really going to work out for you. Now Dwayne putting a pretty good nice block there in Durrani. As John Andrews, Derek Hamill, Damian Singletary down on the bottom there. Randy Mayhew as well. You can see Josephine O'Neill. Just people or drivers on the bottom line. They're definitely going to have the best time, at least with moving forward. And it looks like we already have an incident. Lap 2. Wow, I didn't think it'd happen this soon, but that's Brandon Mayhew. Looks like Usman Hamid, a couple of not so great races. Oh, Seth Shields, looked like him and Jonathan Gutierrez might have had a little contact there. Not sure what that was about. I could be wrong. But doesn't look like it was too bad. Oh, Brandon Mayhew not able to drive away. I say he wasn't too bad, and then here we are. But taking a look, we will take a look at it, but it looks like the race back to the line was the 26. Randy Mayhew won the race back to the line. What just happened? I missed a lot, apparently. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to take a look real quick at, well, exactly what happened, and then we'll get back to some racing. So if we take a look, actually, they were like 3 or 4 wide. It looks like David Burnett was one of the drivers to help aid in this going around. Trey Wright was also in that 4 wide situation. Randy Mayhew, though, or sorry, Brandon Mayhew, pardon me. Brandon Mayhew, the one to really get most of that damage. Again, not being able to continue on here, at least for the moment. Usman Hamid, just a victim of the wreck. We are going to take another view at it, but man, just it's really unfortunate here for Hamid. So yeah, I think we might ride along with this 18 car. So I didn't want to ride along just yet. I just wanted to get another look at this. Trey Wright, stuck in the middle there, had some damage. I'm pretty sure 34 in the 16 might become a little bit slower than the rest of the field just due to this contact. I could be wrong, obviously, but yeah, just really a sandwich situation. Hunt Mayfield didn't really have too much to do with it. Just the fact that he may have been, I think, the causing factor of them going 4 wide, and they kind of freaked out a little bit. But yeah, we'll take one more look at it. We'll ride along with the 18, and we will get back to racing. Okay, now taking a look here, or at least riding along with the 18 of Usman Hamid, and yeah, just barely got collected. Like, if it was just by that much, and that's tough. That's the hardest one to get involved in, especially if you're one of the only ones. Obviously, there were other drivers, but you're pretty much one of the only other drivers to have heavy damage. So with that, we are going to head back into live time, and well, let's get back to racing. So we've got well, all 40 drivers are out on the track. That is a good thing. However, the 31 here of Brandon Mayhew will start on the bottom line and possibly cause some problems. Now, something that happened through the pace laps, there were a couple of cars that took pit stops. If you can see here, some of these guys were running up front at the time of all of that, and they're now obviously towards the rear after taking these stops. So now Randy Mayhew brothers up front. Well, technically one is up front, one is at the rear, but you know what I mean. One has heavy damage. But Damian Singletary sitting in second, and then Derek Hamill in third, trying to get a win that was oh so elusive after last one. And this is not the way to do it. This Brandon Mayhew really splitting up traffic here. Now down the backstretch they go. That actually didn't lose too much. Again, this being a super speedway, this isn't really going. They aren't going to get too far away. If this was any other track that, well, I guess besides Daytona, they would kind of be okay. Looks like Derek Hamill now making a move for second. Jesse Turner. It's going to be 3 wide there. Randy Mayhew on the outside. Nathan Stapleton making a move for third, or at least poking for third. Derek Hamill sitting in second, but Damian Singletary is our leader. And I'm really curious to see if these guys can hang on to it and maintain something. Oh, look at this, actually. Brandon Mayhew causing a little bit more of a problem than I guess some of us would have thought. definitely splitting up this field, causing a couple different packs. We're going 4 wide yet again. Will Parrish, Trey Wright. Wow, Trey Wright is stuck in the middle again. We're still going 4 wide. This track can handle it, but not for long. Ryan Durrani and Randy Mayhew, so close. Could be going 4 wide again anytime soon. But looking up front, Nathan Stapleton, your leader, and look who's in second. Not for long, as here comes Fitzwater. Zachary Fitzwater doing a pretty good job there. At least moving his way up. But Daniel McMillan trying to take the lead and win his 4th race of the season. Which... wow. Now, it's not going to be for long. Ooh, looks like they're actually going to save it. Wow, that's Carson Jefferson there. Nathan Stapleton was in the wall. Again, they are going to save it, but they are going to be quite slow. They're going to be a lot slower, actually. Hut Mayfield now the leader. Zachary Fitzwater sitting in a nice second. This group will try to, at least my guess, is catch up. Daniel McMillan going to lose quite a bit there on the outside. Let's see if he's going to be able to keep up with this field. Or at least this part of the field. Looks like a lot of these guys getting pretty good runs and getting back up here. McMillan might lose even more spots. He will. Man. Oh, Brett Hill. Definitely not what you want to see. He looks like he might be actually just be stuck. Carson Jefferson right in front of him. Oh yeah, Brett Hill definitely faster than this 32 car. And just getting unlucky. At least really, I say unlucky, but he's not making any moves. Will Parrish was running out front. Oh, Ryan Durrani. Wow. Derek Hamill back here. This is interesting. Logan York is now our leader. John Andrews and Randy Mayhew back up into the top 3. There's our pole sitter, the 22 of Jeremiah Dwayne, and then Christian Vargas. This race keeps getting crazier and crazier. Are we going to see more pit stops? We'll have to see. Are we going to see more pit stops? We'll have to see, yes. That's how that works. Now Logan York really doing pretty well, staying out front. Not something that tends to happen here, especially at Talladega. Usually the leaders get cycled through quite frequently, but at the moment Logan York doing a pretty good job holding off Christian Vargas. Christian Vargas doing a pretty fantastic job of holding off that 3 of Jonathan Gutierrez. Dylan Wilson there in that 35 car, and then Damian Singletary finding his way back up. Noel Tucker I can see there, Seth Shields, Ty West Holman, who has had a pretty promising season so far. I don't remember exactly where he is at points or in points at the moment, but definitely a contender. A lot of these drivers contenders, but definitely this guy right here, 38 of Daniel McMillan. Now at the moment there is no. Oh wait. No, yes, at the moment there is no win and you're in. It's the way it will run is the top 16 drivers who make it in strictly on points. At the moment, at least this season, it is all points based, so it doesn't matter if you win 3 races in the season. It matters where you are at the time of the playoffs, or the chase, I guess. So wins matter only to better your points. Next season, I could do have a point system change to where if you win, like kind of like the playoff system, where if you win, you're in kind of deal, and then go from there. Tywis Holman did lead that lap again. He's looking for a win this season. Dylan Ibrahimian, Derek Hamill there as well. Derek Hamill kind of showing off, at least with the last race, that he can get it done, or at least has a chance or opportunity to get it done. Zachary Fitzwater on the outside, they're going 4 wide, and they're going to go 4 wide all the way back unless they can get this fixed. I don't like it, but I mean, they're sustaining it. Just want to know for how long. Something's got to break, right? I hope not. Ooh, Hut Mayfield, Christian Vargas, so close right now. They are just about to get out of this 4 wide. And something has broken. That is the 20 of Tyler Mills going around and more. This is the big one. This is the big one. Zachary Fitzwater involved. 2 cars flipping over. 3 cars flipping over. Danny McMillan and one of those guys involved is... That was the big one. Wow. Josephine O'Neill. Lauren Martinez went over. Who was the other guy to go over? Was it Fitzwater? No. It wasn't Fitzwater. Wow. Oh, Logan York? Logan York was the other driver to go over. That is... Wow, I hope everyone's okay. Eric Monaco did end up winning the race back to the line. Darren Allen sitting in second. Oh. Looks like these guys are going to pit this time. And we've got a couple drivers staying out. Derek Hamill going to stay out as we actually are coming down to the final few laps. So, looking at this, looks like not everyone is pitting, but a good majority are. This is definitely going to affect how this one finishes. But at the moment, Derek Hamill, your leader, or will end up being your leader. Dylan Ibrahimian, Seth Shields, Dylan Wilson, and then Carson Jefferson. Carson Jefferson. That can't be right. It's not. That 32 car is 2 laps down. So Carson Jefferson is not in 5th position. That would go to the 47 of Corey LaJoy. Really, this shakes up a lot. Some of these guys have pretty heavy damage. I would... Well, I guess everyone's back out onto the track now. But, wow, this is interesting. Was that the strategy to take newer tires, or would it have even mattered? Would it have just been fine to take what you had and roll with it? I mean, either way, the lead is gonna change. That's there's no doubt about it. But we're gonna take a look at what exactly happened. I thought where I was looking at would have broken, but turns out broke somewhere else. So yeah, we're gonna take just a quick look at that, and we will be back to racing. So taking a look here with Tyler Mills, I'm not sure what exactly happened, but it looks... Oh, the 11! The 11 came down the track, and the 2 was there, and just... That's not the main incident. Tyler Mills did go around, but it would have been fine. That would have brought out the caution. I mean, it did. Oh! Hard hit to the top of that car. We're definitely going to ride along with one of these drivers. But let's take a look at this second half of this. Okay, so looking at this occurs in... I don't know if Vargas just... He cuts across the nose of Fitzwater. And McMillan gets into... Aha! McMillan got into Lauren Martinez. Oh, Fitzwater, McMillan. Hard contact there, but... Yeah, McMillan gets into the 51. And, you know, the 95 gets collected. And the 7 also goes around. We're gonna take a look at those two drivers there. Or those 3 drivers, my bad. I guess collectively 4, but McMillan did not go around. But, yeah, we're going to take another look at that. So looking at them, Josephine O'Neill, they are pretty close, or they were close there. And then you can see they're just clipped on the nose. And goes around McMillan there on the side, and just coming back up onto that pavement. I believe the same thing happened with the 7. In fact, Josephine O'Neill went around because of the 51 hitting the top of her car. That's hard. Lauren Martinez not having the races that she needs, just having a tough time. Only driver to end up on her roof. And we'll take one more look at it. We'll ride along with the 51. So on board here with the 51 of Lauren Martinez. There we go. And you can see there the 3 of Jonathan Gutierrez came down the track, just pushed her down, and just there it is coming back onto the track. And Josephine O'Neill also spinning, Logan York also spinning. And in this time, Lauren Martinez had obviously hit Josephine O'Neill, which sent O'Neill around, and then hit the top of Tyler Mills. And that's just... Yeah. So, forgetting that mistake I just made, let's get back to racing. So, here we are back, and through all of that, pit stops did occur. Now, Trey Bartow, no, why did I say that? I'm used to the 4 being Trey Bartow and Napa fan. No, Eric Monaco blew an engine. And then we went through some more pit stops at different times. But Seth Shields is our leader. Carson Jefferson, who was slow earlier, is in second. Sorry, not in second. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, because we can't have single or double file right now. Yeah, it's weird. We're coming down to the final laps of this one, though. But Corey LaJoy sitting in second. Chris Shaw, Trey Wright, who has been involved in a couple of these 4-wide incidents. Sorry, excuse me. Looks like Jesse Turner able to get around Burnett there. David Burnett in the 16. Corey LaJoy making a move with Chris Shaw right behind. Jesse Turner looking to get a win here. Now, if you don't know, Jesse Turner has now 20 wins on Napa Fans channel. Definitely a fantastic driver. And look at this. More pit stops. Pit stops just blow my mind. And this is kind of another reason why I might want to get rid of pit stops. I might get rid of pit stops through this season, but that would kind of change the consistency, and yeah, it would change things. Like if I didn't have pit stops earlier in races, like it would definitely change the outcome. So I kind of have to keep pit stops because, yeah, just fair. But next season, I won't. I've kind of made up my mind at this point. This race has made me want to not do pit stops. I guess not really this race, last race too. There's a few different races. I will have pit stops in other series, but yeah, that's just, I'm going to leave it at that. I don't know what the plan is, but Chris Shaw at the moment, your leader coming down with just a few to go. Ryan Madden getting out of the way. Good job there. Actually didn't get out of the way completely. Slow. Derek Hamill going to get stopped up here. Jenna McMillan no longer in the picture as well, as you can probably have guessed, actually. But Corey LaJoy, your leader. So we come back to the line. Woo-hoo. This is getting interesting, especially that the fact that we have lap traffic and for some reason again pit stops. But Carson Jefferson falling out of the field, no longer a real factor to how this one's gonna play out, but still, 4 wide again. Hutt Mayfield, Brett Hill. If the race if the caution was to come out, the race would be over. No doubt. Going 4 wide. Wow, they just love to do it. Moses Bird going to lead that lap. They are still going 4 wide as they fall back in the pack here. As it looks like it'll be fine, as it will get solved. But that was interesting. Hutt Mayfield leading. No. Moses Bird still up front. I looked at the wrong angle, I guess. Randy Mayhew trying to make a move on the inside there. Josh Torres as well right behind him. I'm really hungry. I'm not going to lie. Really hungry. Just like this, Josh Torres, a nose under that 26 hard, but Mayhew going to lead that lap. As it looks like we are going to be fine. 3 to go. I'm not sure who's going to win this thing. Someone from the bottom row, from that bottom line, is going to win this. I feel it. Someone on this bottom line right now is going to win it. As we're about to go 4 wide for the lead. They aren't going to, but man, was it close. Now, any move too early could be really bad. The 22 there, Jeremiah Dwayne. Out front, there goes the 42. I thought Dylan Wilson may have had it, but ooh, 2 to go. That 42 car could be in the winning position. Dylan Wilson, however, all over his bumper. And the way that it's looking, if you get past, you have no help on that middle line. Dylan Wilson, gonna make a move for the lead. Here we go. Here we go. Dylan Wilson, he's got a good enough run, and that 42 car, no help whatsoever. Dylan Wilson looking for his first one of the season. Ryan Madden looking for his first one of the season. Looking for another one for the veterans. As whoa. I don't know what's happening, but we have a 4-car battle for the lead, as we have taken the white flag. Dylan Ibrahimian trying to get a run on Ryan Madden. Ty West Holman coming into the picture. Dylan Wilson, don't count him out yet until this thing is over. Lap traffic coming into play. I believe Ryan Madden has cleared the 48. He has. We still got a full half a lap to go. Ty West Holman out of the picture. Ryan Madden nowhere close to getting past. And Ryan Madden is going to come back to the line and win the GEICO 500. Wow. That's not how I saw this at all going. I pictured a more pack finish. But wow. That was actually not a bad finish. I mean, yeah, no, don't get me wrong. There wasn't pack racing towards the end there. Well, I mean, there was pack racing, but at the very end there wasn't. But wow, that was a really good finish. 26 drivers finished on the lead lap. 33 drivers finishing the race. Yeah. But congratulations, Dylan Wilson, on grabbing your... Wait, what? Wait. I was looking at the wrong thing the entire time. That is my fault. Dylan Wilson, not Ryan Madden. It didn't register to me until just now. Ryan Madden is not your winner. That's the other reason. Pit stops make things confusing. If you're not, I guess I wasn't paying attention enough. Wow. So congratulations, Dylan Wilson, on grabbing the victory here today, then. Wow. I didn't expect that. Wow. Dylan Ibrahimian pulling out second, Tyler Holman in third. So Ryan Madden was on the verge of getting lapped. Huh. Well, Dylan Wilson, Dylan Ibrahimian, Ty West Holman, Samed Oskin, Jeremiah Dwayne, rounding out your top 5, Josh Torres, Brett Hill, Moses Bird, Randy Mayhew, Hut Mayfield, who will round out your top 10. So there's the rest of your top 28, and here's your bottom sum. Eric Monaco, Logan York, Lauren Martinez, Christian Vargas, Josephine O'Neill, Tyler Mills, and Will Parrish involved in accidents here today. But congratulations, Dylan Wilson, on pulling out the victory here today. It was first one of the season, and yeah. So I want to thank y'all so very much for watching. On Friday we will be at Kansas and Dover. So thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all in the next one.